Hello again, Sneedville. I'm Richbartone, and welcome to the other Groundhog Day special right here on Negative 43 TV. It is indeed a special night here in Sneedville as daylight savings time comes to an end in purgatory as well as in the United States and other countries back on Earth. At 51:43 DUM Purgatory Daylight Time, which is 2 a.m. on the East Coast of the United States, the clocks will fall back 1 hour and it will magically be 1 in the morning all over again. Thus, a Groundhog Day scenario in which we will all relive an hour that has only just passed. That's right. For tonight only, you get an extra hour to smoke 'em if you got 'em with Negative 43 TV. So let's start tonight's celebration with a real gem from November 1st, 2023. It's Tyree Sneed, and as I was saying, all of you can talk direct, truth hurts homie. In this one, Tyree is posted up in a Mexican restaurant, charging his scooter, stealing Wi-Fi, and holding up a booth for nearly 2 hours after he finished eating. If Tyree does this again, he will be launched from the restaurant, as his location for this stream was divined immediately by L. Frost, Sneedville's foremost triangulist. This process was made much easier by the following stupid mistake by Tyree Sneed.
Brutally Lord. You know you were out today having your outing.
And have you noticed that Tyree Sneed's teeth are taking on a reddish tint? It's as if the enamel of his teeth is becoming so thin that you can actually see the blood flowing through his teeth. Want to take Sneed's pulse? Just count the number of times his teeth throb. Just like everything else about Tyree Sneed, it's disgusting yet fascinating. Well, I can't put it off any longer. Yes, I can. One last note before we start. We here at Negative 43 TV will pause the stream at 1:59 a.m. Eastern Time USA to acknowledge the onset of seasonal affective disorder time. With that in mind, here is our feature presentation this morning, again from November 1st. It's As I Was Saying, all of you can talk direct, truth hurts homie, on Negative 43 TV's The Other Groundhog Day Special. Hello again, everybody. I am with you live. I am, of course, Richbartone, and this is Negative 43 TV. What we are about to watch is a stream of Tyree Sneed from November 1st. Obviously, I just said that I downloaded and then went to work on. So this should have about a joke a minute as we go through this thing. I'll pop up another time or two. Totally pre-recorded, so there are things to look out for. Just about every 60 seconds, he'll get clowned big time. Let's get our hellos in there. Hello to Negasonic, middle-aged dickhead, John Cole, and Chris, legit. He's here right now. We got 8 people in here at 12:04. I'm already doing better than I dared hope. So, at 2 a.m., as I said, the clocks will go back, so hopefully I have about 2 hours and 15 minutes of content. That's what I'm shooting for. So let's go ahead and roll it. This is Negative 43 TV's The Other Groundhog Day Special.
Greetings, peasants. How are you? I asked for water, I already ate, and drank a soda and lemonade. Anyway, let me drop the link. Point is, I try to go out my way to drop the link every show. I've been doing radio for 15 years. And it just, the stupidity on this platform impresses me. It's downright impressive. How backwards, like, retarded people are, like, they'll make absolutely sense at any point, and they'll act like they're telling you off. It's hilarious. See, they care about words. They come on YouTube complaining and whining, using profane language, right? Like the B word. That's what they're doing because everything I say is true.
I haven't done that in a while. Hello to Lundsey. You're here at a good time. We just started.
I love you. So, like, just, I don't know. For me, I find it embarrassing. I find it ridiculous. Like, just the way that people act, especially in this platform. Like, everybody just get a walk. So,
can I just get a water? Oh, that waitress just loves him. Wait staff, whoever it may be, they know they're going to get stuffed.
I said, I mean, you got to really look at the spectrum of things, man. Like, you have different people all speaking, right? YouTube, which is a free app, YouTube making people extra sensitive. They were already before they came on here. And then this enables sensitivity, and then you have them thinking their opinion.
Good evening to Matt. And once again, don't forget to set your clocks back if you're in a time zone that observes daylight savings time.
Matters.
It's the whole point of the show,
Problem YouTube is made people get their opinion matters. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So, yeah, like I said, that one dude having a conniption fit. Did you ever check him out, honey? It was hilarious. I mean, he had an epic meltdown and thought like doing something to me the whole time. I was just laughing at him.
Okay, we got a little funny coming up here, so let me get some hellos in here before we get to it. Please say hello to Clown World. And while you're at it, Best in Show has arrived at the show too. I got a real funny coming up right now.
I've never seen. Well, I mean, I can't say I've never seen because I have seen it, but yeah, like.
I should have answered your question, Best. This is from November 1st. Now I'll go on.
And I mean, everyone, like, these are new people. Like, I've never even dealt with these people. So, I mean, that's the thing is, for me to come on this platform, it was inevitable that I was going to run into some soft, butthurt people. You did.
And the Chronic All Day is here, and salute right back at you.
Wasn't it hilarious? He was having an epic meltdown. He called me all sorts of names, and like, all I did was talk on my call. He says, he's tagging people. Yeah. Like, do they ever listen to themselves back? Because let me point out the idiosyncrasies when you speak, how slow you are. So you sat there and you said, he's tagging people, which in a statement of saying he's tagging people and calling me all these profane names and racist names, racist or epithets, which I don't mind. I think they're hilarious. You literally say he's tagging people, meaning what you're saying in that is you don't want or me to have freedom. That's all you're saying. Like, you're an idiot. You come on YouTube.
It absolutely does. It starts at 2 a.m., so your clocks will go back to 1 a.m., and we'll get to relive an hour.
Yelling and screaming. You're already LGBTQ all the way, so you're already kind of screwed there. You already lost the war. And then you sit there and you think you have a voice. See, that's the problem with you niggas, is it's clear you were raised by a woman, because no man gonna do that. They're not gonna talk like you. Like, you're literally trying to act like you're talking someone into any kind of result or pain. Talk is cheap. That's the thing. Like, when I talk, people really get in their feelings because I'm not just talking. Like, every word is truth, and what I say, I back up. You feel me? So, like, I got him all wound up, so now I can just, like, laugh at him anytime I want and piss him off anytime I want. That means I have power over him. So I want to actually talk about, let me drink some more water. Oh, he's hilarious, honey. This one I found is hilarious. Then he says, well, first he uses the reversal and talks about harassment. So me posting just a post saying something to you, this is what they get online, and he said harassment. So I'm not allowed to speak. That's what you think. Yeah, you're delusional, buddy.
I want you to get ready to follow what Tyree Sneed is saying here. What he is saying is that he has a right to show up in anybody's chat and say anything that he wants. That's pretty much true, but it's not working both ways. That's why you get no views. The only people that care about you are us, and we way don't care about you. And while we're paused, it is time to say good morning to Barkata Bracken, or good evening.
Nobody bothered you.
That is, of course, Red Pill.
What do you mean? I have a right to speak. So I tagged you. I said one thing, made a statement, then you got pissed off, and then I talked more on my wall. Then went to your chat room, which is a public chat room, and I have every availability and option to be there if I'm kicking facts. And I said the truth, and you just got pissed off more. I can do that all day. That's not harassing you. That's just participating in YouTube. So again, there's the idiosyncrasy, him proving himself wrong, that he's in denial, like I said, because he doesn't have freedom. You see what I'm saying? The only reason they don't have any self-awareness, the only reason you would be getting on YouTube lashing out like that angry, and unable to exert your anger in any way or use it to accomplish any said result, which would only prove, case in point, my statement's correct. So yes, the white man says the truth, you lie, that's average everyday shit, that's not new. So my thing is, why do you feel that you all dictate or anything if in your real life you don't talk like that? Like, we all know you don't talk like that, partner, so you can cut that out. We all know that in real life you're a coward. So why don't you just be yourself? You're not running around the world talking like that in real life. So you see what I'm saying? There's a huge difference between us because you want to kiss your own ass. You just want things your way, and then when you don't get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tyree the Fifth, and I have a sneaking suspicion this might be DZ.
It your way, you throw a hissy fit in a tantrum.
Oh no! Playing about shit! You gonna see how serious harassment is!
You're not wiling out, cousin. That was a tantrum. You had a conniption fit, and I laughed the entire time while I was handling my grown adult responsibilities today as a man, which is none of your business and is some upper class shit, which is what I told you, correct? That's why I don't, I try to not talk to people who want to talk as fast as they can or have a typing contest, because I know that they're not listening. Because when I speak, no one can backtalk me, period, because of who I am and respect. But they can't backtalk me more so because they don't have any point. So the problem with them is that they're insecure. And the problem with them is that they
It's the real Vladimir Sneed III.
project weakness, and they really feel that their ignorance is somehow doing something for them, but it's not. End of the day,
And tonight I'm going to put the comments up and then pretty much take them right back down so that I don't do what I just did and step on one of my booby traps. This thing's pretty loaded with goodness.
case in point, I'm your boss. I do own you. You are in modern day slavery. And again, this was never anything you want to call it. It was never an opinion. It was just a literal, actual fact within the reality and confined structure that we both live in. Okay? You are owned. And I don't just mean you, I mean all your people, 100%. If you are not owned, why are you on YouTube in the weakest position possible, right? You're not in any position to go to war with anyone. You can't go to war from an island. So how are you on YouTube in the weakest position possible, right? Whining, complaining, and crying. I mean,
Ladies and gentlemen, this is in fact Projection 101.
give you tissues all day. Well, we ought to start funding Kleenex boxes literally for my opponents on here, because they just continue to lose horrifically. Let me catch up in the comments. Right. Everything they say is the opposite set tone of force. Like I said, it's all projection because they're weak. Right. Yet they tell everyone don't be in your feelings over words, yet they can't do it. They hold on to words too much and crying like let it go. Right. And this is a stranger who I don't even know anything about.
All legit points, Chris. Oh, yeah.
I haven't even spoke to him. Literally. My thing is, if I see, like, I'm like a shark in the water. If I see that you mad already, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna have a field day with you. I'm gonna go in your chat and I'm just gonna piss you off more. I have every right to do that. That's actually what you're supposed to do. See, people on this platform, they don't do that with me. They do actual harassment. Like harassment is all those other things that you all brought into the game, right? A lot of the blacks are who brought that shit into the game, like doxing, like going real life, like all the things you do, right, coward? You are harassing people. You're literally just spewing hate. What are you talking about? You can't just use words and reverse the definition. You can't use words but not, have basis or ground to stand upon or be able to take something to court. Like I would have a field day with you in a courtroom. I'd have a field day. Literally. You would lose easily. My dad was a UT graduate lawyer. My grandfather was a Supreme Court judge. If I don't own you, then why are all the rappers being genocided? Answer that question. See, and I have the link dropped, and you're going to notice every single time it was people getting in.
Yep, the Cash App is just fine, Chris. I'll put that Chiron up here in a bit, but everything's straightened out. It's $ Richbartone. No I, Richbartone, Bartone. And as a guitar guy, that just sounds like an aftermarket pickup to me.
Whole ass groups, right, trying to stop me, trying to give me a hard time, trying to gang stalk me, right? Why not just let citizens live their life? You know what I mean? A lot of crybabies on here. Wow, right. That's not harassment, just tagging. Right. I can go to his chat and speak. I have a right to say the truth. He's talking. I'm allowed to talk back. I didn't do anything out of character or anything out of line, and I'm allowed to do that. And I'm going to bring it back.
Yes, sir, Chris. The Cash App is now at the bottom of your screen.
To this point with the whole scooter thing in a minute, too, because it's a serious point that I'm making. But let me catch up. So what an idiot. It's a free country. Y'all can do it, but we can't. Well, we're not doing what they're doing. That's the thing. I mean, the question is right. I get it, but we are not doing what they're doing. I don't do what they do. I would never stoop to that level. I don't dox people.
What the fuck?
I don't harass anyone. I don't bother people. I don't be a bully. I don't do any of the things they do. That's the thing. I don't have to. Why would I waste my time doing that? Well, I'm not going to continue to listen to anyone who's not in touch with reality. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you what it is to y'all's face, and that's it. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm busy. I've proven all my points. All my points are completely proven. All of you are exposed, right? Just like I continue to expose all these people like Jared 333, who is an animal abuser. I don't talk about this clown. I have nothing to do with him. Don't want anything to do with him. But I'm not going to let him get out of what he did to his dog named Sonic in Vegas.
He's already gotten out of it, and he finally said something I agreed with. Somebody should find Jared 333 and give him the same fucking treatment he gave that dog. He's a cocksucker.
Beat up a dog, you're an animal abuser. It's that simple, and you're not getting away with it, period. Or any of the wrong things that you've done, right? Because, again, you claim, right, you yourself, that you allegedly stole from someone, right? Then you got bailed out for that, so when's the court date, chump? Quit lying and tell us what's going on. When is the court date? It's a public platform. You put it out there. I have a right to ask, and I would like to know what's going on, because I know karma is real, and I know you're trying to hide the fact that you continuously get your karma, and it's hilarious. All of them get their karma. It's funny. My point is, he's a grown man yelling at a screen, right, accomplishing nothing. I'm a grown man. I woke up this morning. I told you I had an appointment. I had things to do.
Jennifer Loves Life says, yeah, crybaby simps on here hung up on words strangers say on a free app is funny to me. You're calling us simps? Dude here is asking you if spray paint fumes from 50 feet away are going to harm him. Am I going to be okay, Mommy? Fuck you.
We're not the same. We're not the same breed. I mean, you got to understand, again, he's sitting there trying to convince me while I'm in a chat, not even listening. I couldn't hear a word he was saying. I was just laughing at him because I knew he was mad as hell. But he's trying to tell me that I'm blah, 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 whatever kind of insult he can think of. But meanwhile, like I said, I'm in the position where I'm wealthy. I have everything. You have nothing. And that's the fact. And
I did get that, Lindsay. And should you go to Cash App and you're wondering, do I have the right account? You'll know for absolute certain now, because my Chiron, my picture, whatever you care to call it, over at Cash App is Tyree Sneed laying on what looks like his deathbed with 2 butterfly closures hanging off of his face. When you find it, there won't be any doubt about it.
And I ward myself into this position. That's my point. Now, not only is
Thank you, Chris. You're far too generous.
government assistance. If you're black, you get a record deal immediately. I'm not mad at anything. I'm not jealous of anything. Why would I want to be pimped, extorted, and genocided like every single black rapper, like Tupac, like E. Smalls, like King Von? So, I mean, you get upset. You see, I don't even have to raise my voice, and I spit nothing but pure potent venom, right? Because I've been doing this for a minute, and I've actually taken all the hits.
Huge thanks to Chris Legit and Best in Show. Highly appreciated.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
You know, like Rocky said, it's not about how hard you get hit. It's about it's not about how hard can you hit. It's a
Yeah, wealthy people do charge their scooter in a Mexican restaurant, and it was actually even more egregious than it would initially sound. He posted a picture of his scooter plugged in at that restaurant. If you've seen the picture, you'll notice that the plug that he's plugged into is 6 feet off the floor. You know why it's 6 feet off the floor? So that the floor buffers have less of a chance to eat their power cord. That is why that plug is so high off the floor, and it is most certainly not for the use of customers.
about can you take the hits and can you keep it up? And I've taken the hits, the real hits. Like there's no human who's been hit as hard as me with what I've been through. I got hit by a truck with no helmet on. You feel me? So, like I said, you do a lot of talking. It's nothing but just offensive, and it doesn't even make me upset because I don't value your opinion. I could care less what you think because I don't respect you. I mean, you don't even respect yourself. All right, let me continue. Oh yeah, they need a lot of Kleenex. They need a ton of Kleenex. They're weeping.
And thus ends part 1. Little production story for you. When I started working on this video, the first segment that I loaded into my editor was 44 minutes long. By the time I got done with it, it was reduced to 17 minutes because I edited out 2 very long, extremely racist rants from Tyree Sneed directed at Robert Reese. I didn't want to listen to it. You didn't want to listen to it. There's no humor to be taken from it. So I just put it on the cutting room floor. Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, they need a lot of Kleenex. They need a ton of Kleenex. They're weeping. Let me see. People are hypocrites and should practice what they preach. Get out of your feelings over just words, whining weirdos. You don't know Tyree, never met him. Or I. To know us, I know him because we met in real life. We've done more than meet. We've had a relationship.
You will notice that perhaps this isn't my highest quality recording. I clearly cut off a decent part of the right side of your screen. But upon discovering this, I figured, oh, what the hell? It's Tyree Sneed. Who cares?
Right. On and off the entire, ongoing. They were talking about that Jenny and her look alike. Not in a million years. Jenny's beautiful.
You're a 50-year-old ugly bitch that looks like a wolf.
But yes, we are happy and in love, and I'm very excited about it. You're a rat ass ugly. You look like a rat with fucking penciled on eyebrows. But yeah, I'm really happy about it, seriously.
Leave me the fuck alone! Fuck that bitch!
Yeah, but even when I am toothless, you'll still love me.
I have fucking birds!
We don't take this shit seriously. I could care less.
Leave me alone! Playing about shit! You're gonna see how serious harassment is!
Okay, this is starting to get on my fucking nerves, man.
Fuck that bitch and her life! You dying! Fuck you mean! Get off my device!
They were talking about that Jenny and her look alike. Not in a million years. Jenny's beautiful.
I blew Jenny's back out! What's up?
But yes, we are happy and in love, and I'm very excited about it.
What's up? I can kill you legally, nigga. I'm not playing with none of y'all.
But yeah, I'm really happy about it, seriously.
Do not stop fucking with me until I burst. It's every day. Why? Why are the police letting this happen? I stood up to you. Why? The fuck you mean? It's my life. My life is being taken. What the fuck? Everyone said, all my coworkers, my boss, everyone who knows me said the same thing. Why would you sit there and act like that? Do you think it's funny? You'll see, bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up. Watch. Leave me alone. Playing about shit. You're gonna see how serious harassment is. I have fucking birds. I can't breathe. What is your problem? Leave me alone.
Yeah, but even when I am toothless, you'll still love me.
That's all good. I'm buying my own car, motherfucker, and I'm gonna pull up. I'm buying a car and pulling up on your bitch ass, nigga.
But yes, we are happy and in love, and I'm very excited about it.
Leave me the fuck alone! Fuck that bitch! I guarantee you you're done! I guarantee you I'll come to your house and you're fucking dead! I'm fucked! Everyone said, all my coworkers, my boss, everyone who knows me said the same thing. Why would you sit there and act like that?
Can you
And that was one of several videos that I had to add back time that I had to cut out of this video because he's a racist cocksucker. So let's get caught up a little bit here on some comments before we hit the candy-colored button and continue right here on Negative 43 TV. A good morning to nothing but silicone. And yeah, that mouth is looking horrible, and it looks even worse after I get done with it. It certainly does. Yes, if you have not seen the Halloween episode by Negasonic, and I believe Greiker was involved with that, you should go watch that. It's very good. Lunzi, I hope he gets back to Green Bay for the winter. It has to happen. There's got to be some way that we can get Tyree Sneed to Green Bay, because you know it's the last thing Sybil wants. And here he is, our man of international intrigue. It is International Stanley. Yes, I saw that video. The video where he calls out Lauren and then makes his weird one eye open Popeye face. Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. And he still thinks he looks great. Oh my goodness. Almost caught up here with the comments, and then we'll roll right a log here. Okay, haven't heard the one where it legit sounds like he's crying. Oh, there are so many of them, Silicone, so many of them. And he's here right now. It's Kenny Thomas as we proceed on the other Groundhog Day special right here on Negative 43 TV.
And like I've actually been through a lot dealing with you, and
I'm sorry about that, Kenny. That shit costs money.
also a lot with you. So, I mean, these people could never fathom or imagine, especially what I've been through. And that's what love is about. So, like I said, I could care less what anyone has to say who doesn't want to listen. That's my only point. Said, yeah, move on, leave us be. You're not entitled to our lives. In real life, you all will never get close to us. You talk smack, you will and have chances, but won't. Try with me, it won't be good, and I'm defending us. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Try it with me. It won't be good, and I'll be defending us. Try it with me. It won't be good. You're 5'3". You weigh maybe 100 pounds. Maybe you weigh 100 pounds. You really shouldn't, as the old cliche goes, write checks that your ass can't cash. It's ridiculous. I'll give her credit, though. When she needed to shove Tyree out of her house, she did it. Doesn't say much for Tyree, does it?
Appreciate that. These other people that I'm talking about, I'm just strictly making content off of, you know what I mean? And I have every right to do that. I'm not saying that I own you only because of that, but I do own you because of that. What I'm saying is that you're trying to sit there and say
International
you're not
Stanley being very, very witty indeed.
Bro, again, I told you I'll walk you to my car lot. Then I did live on camera. You didn't have anything to say about that, right? All these issues have to be addressed. You can't skip over anything. You're not a man. None of you. And it's that simple. And the thing is, they're not used to it. They're not used to somebody who's an actual man. Because again, there is no man. Stop saying real man or men, period, because none of you except me. Because a man would be a made man by now. A man would have all the facts to prove what he's done and accomplished like me. A man has spent more money than the entire government combined and all these motherfuckers together. And I mean of any culture. And y'all do not face it. And I'm Batman in real life. Yeah, so what do you need? What are you saying? You're not saying anything, bro. You gotta understand, like, Batman is built for war. Like, I'm at war my entire life. I go to war. Like, I'm about to literally have a steel and back chest plate made out of pure steel, to have a blanket that is going to be a cape made out of carbon fiber. Okay, it's going to be able to withstand over 1,800 degrees of heat Fahrenheit. I can survive a fire with my cape. It's my cape.
I haven't paid attention to Charlie Zelenoff in so long. Is he really up to 840 and 0? It wouldn't surprise me.
I'm putting all that together very soon here around the corner. So what I'm doing, Batman, is trying to protect you, the people. And all you do is sit there and whine and attack someone who has the balls to put their life on the line. So like I said, I have real points. We have real points. We have real anger. And we don't get online and just sit there and start spewing hate and taking it out on our phone or our computer like you. So like I said, I mean, how much more worse can I make you look? I mean, you're not owned. So you cannot own anything because you don't have a soul, smart one. Freemasons do not allow ownership. I mean, I'm a Batman. I want to live in a cave, number one, so I don't even know what that means.
I'm Batman. I want to live in a cave. You'd be lucky to live in a cave.
Number two, you act like you're telling me something, right? You act like you're, none of your comments do anything for me, man. You're completely delusional. Thank you, honey. All right. Drink some more water. Wait for me for a second, honey. I'm right here. I'm in charge of this.
Yeah. Drink some more water that you didn't pay for. Yes, indeed. I grew up bussing tables in restaurants, and there is nothing that any waitress or waiter hates more than having one of their tabletops tied up by somebody that's basically sitting there playing diddle clit. You're costing someone money. I don't care if there are all kinds of empty tabletops. You need to get your ass out of there after you eat.
Or maybe I can hold it and talk. Like I'm a paying customer. I'll say as I want. So again, you have to understand like this is my business, man. This is what I do. So sometimes I pay to eat, and then I need to sit down, just like my dad did when he was an attorney, and do my business, which this is my business. So I mean, again, you notice how they talk direct. There's a link right there, and he's telling me I'm supposed to click a link when I'm busy and I don't have any need to click the link. I'm in the good advantageous position. I'm not in my feelings. You can say whatever you want. It's never going to mean anything to me because I don't even respect you as a race or people. I don't take you seriously because I own you, because you're weak. Like, I found that out in the street, buddy. You wasting your time barking up the wrong tree trying to convince me that you talking and running your mouth is supposed to mean something to me. It would never mean anything to me. Do you understand that? Okay, like y'all want to be tough so bad. I think the new generation, even the older people, have it all the way twisted and effed up. They think that being tough is running your mouth. Tough people don't run their mouth, partner. I don't do no talking. You feel me? Let's just get to the brass tacks of things. You're soft. Okay, that's why you get online and do that. Those are all soft traits, right? You're straight LGBTQ. You're like Chris Tucker out here in that movie with Bruce Willis. I mean, I've never gotten on here and talked like that ever, because it's just wrong. And I'm not just evil and hateful and spiteful like you. Like, I don't just wish people bad. That's not my go-to.
I can kill you legally, nigga. I'm not playing with none of y'all.
You know what I mean? Like me, I stand up and I have hands. You know what I mean? Against any enemy, foreign or domestic. So, like I said, cowards. So, I mean, everything you're stealing is the opposite. My ancestors are the ones who are running everything in control. I got actual spirits that love me. They go to war for me every day. They're getting people their karma every day. I'm putting examples up on my wall. See, you're missing the whole train and boat of what's actually happening because you're so busy talking, right, that you can't make any point. You know what I mean? I have no hate in me, brother. I've never said one thing that was hateful on this platform ever.
Fighting me back.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now to take back what you just said, or I'll put a bullet through your head. This is your last warning. Take back what you just
Tyree.
said. That's what I just tried to prevent. I told you not to start this. I will buy something and go put it through your head. Last chance. Take back what you just said. That's all you gotta say. I take it back. Either do it or I'm gonna put a bullet in your head. Take back what you just said.
Tyree, calm down.
Take back what you just said, pussy bitch. There's a green light on your head. I'm putting money on your head. Send it to the courts. You're not gonna fucking tell me reality's not reality. Get the fuck off my computer. I don't have to take your delusion.
Anyway, moving on. There's another loss form they could hold their L. This is the problem with people is, see, they can't move forward. You understand? They don't make any sense. They think that they're able to compete with hate and lies and role reversal, and all those tactics were taught to you by the Illuminati. All those tactics are futile with me, an awoken, truly awoken individual who really understands how to be awoken and operating in God consciousness. I don't even have to argue with you. Who are you, number one? You're on a fake account, right? It says Alex Sotomayor. Okay, I'm the guy who took Tommy off YouTube. He's banned because of me. I flagged both his channels. I had screenshots to prove this at some point. So you want to have repeat conversations. I've done like thousands of shows, man. Watch the content. You're stalking me, right? So you heard those shows, so I don't need to repeat myself. You heard me the first 8,000 times. I'm nuts.
We'll see you, Chris Legit. Thank you again for the very, very generous tip. Always appreciated. Oh, let me see here. I was muted. I need to just start leaving my mic open again. So hello to Eddie Guerrero, and I think I'm caught up. Let's go. The more this plays, the less I have a chance of fucking up.
Ain't that right, honey? They're mad. I'm gonna say it again. I've never had an ounce of hatred in me. Saying the truth is not hate. You're delusional. You're mentally ill. That's why you get on fake accounts. You will never be able to argue any point with me because you're wrong. You'll never be able to argue any point behind a fake account. It proves you're a coward. Ain't that right, honey? See, that's the thing you don't get. You act like we're trying to teach you something. I'm not here to babysit. You believe and do whatever you think is great for you and works for you, because all I see is y'all hooked on drugs, in denial, mad at me because I'm successful and living my life correctly the right way, standing up as a man and defending myself. I'm with all the money and wealth. I've named and listed.
And good morning or evening, depending upon location, to Like I Said Man.
It a million times. I'm not going to continue to do so and repeat myself. You can't take my success and make it a stressor or a point of stress for me, right? Like you can't make it a point of contention. And then they'll go around and repeat it. I'm light years ahead of y'all, man.
No, you aren't. Say hello to Red Screen.
Everything that you want to talk about now, I was talking about years ago. All of it. You can literally do your research and find this out. I never tell a lie. You feel me? You ain't never told a lie. So, like I said, I think it's hilarious because at the end of the day, any way you figure it, like I'm in the winning position. I already won. So that's the thing. Why do you come on here and just type as if you can plant seeds of doubt in my mind? Nobody can control how I think. That's not even possible. I'm not owned like you. Remember, you all are the owned people. You all are the racists. You all are the owned people, individuals, and groups. I own you. You can't brainwash me when I'm truly awoken, right? And I'm who's trying to educate you who is brainwashed on how to stop being brainwashed. That's a dumb thing to try to do, to turn around and say, oh, I'm going to just tell you this is reality. You're not in a position to. Ain't that right, honey? You're dumb. So for the past 15 plus years that y'all have been doing that on here, every time you typed, you wasted your time and made yourself dumber and look dumb as hell. That's why I don't expend my energy arguing with you, because there's nothing to argue. You're literally just making a blanket statement. That's like me walking up to a stranger and telling him, well, this is your reality. He's going to laugh and keep trucking. You know what I mean? And then if someone acts like they're serious with him, he's...
I'm hearing it great on my end. Is everybody else hearing it okay? These are fairly recent complaints, but I'm going to look into them.
Probably going to get pissed off and just take it to the next level, like any normal person would. Like nobody in their right mind is going to tell someone this is...
That could well be. He is just roboting off and on all over the place.
Reality, if it's not. See, I'm not doing that. I'm not pushing anything on anyone. I'm just telling you the fact. And people can't handle the truth, so they get offended, like these people here. You feel me? Like, even your names, I mean, are talking about truth. Everything you're saying is about you. Everything you're saying is repeating my words, what I already stated.
I certainly do, Eddie. Yes. Todd Morris days.
You feel me? You're not giving me harm. You're only telling me how more. You're just making life of you. You're entertaining me. This water's good. So see, for me, I don't care how anyone feels. I don't care how you people feel. I don't care that you want to bitch and complain. I care about the reality of what the fuck is going on. I care about the reality of the truth. See, all of you have a problem with it, but there's nothing that you can do about it. That's the entire point. It's not an opinion. You can't dismiss this shit because it's
it's the actual weapon from the movie, eh?
the truth. And that's the thing, is that's all they do. They try to use words to act like they dictate reality and can dismiss factual concepts. So what's actually going on in actual reality. But at the end of the day, it's a fact. Right? At the end of the day, who's the slaves who have to work their 9 to 5s? You. That's the truth. I work my ass off so that I don't have to, and I still want to work. But when I work, I work. I never work for someone else. I do my job under companies, and I make my money, and I invest in myself.
What the fuck does any of that even mean? What does any of that even mean? I guess this is another way to express his idea of being an independent contractor for taxes, which is another thing that just leaves one searching for sense and not finding it.
I don't fall for any of the tricks y'all fall for. I invest in my own self because I'm a company and a business and a conglomerate. So, like I said, I mean, when people go around and just act like things are funny or whatever, like, just because you don't like the truth and you're butthurt by it doesn't mean you're tough now. So why do y'all type like that? And then you just, like, literally repeat my words or say something dumb. I mean, all that is just, you're a bystander. You're a bystander. You're a fan in the stand. That's all. You're not proving any point because you can't. It's kind of like with Mike Saha. Mike Saha is so silly, everyone laughs at him. It's just no one watches him to laugh at him. Bro, the dude's sitting there telling me, projecting on his channel, no one watches, talking about I'm weak and people tell me I look flabby, but they don't. That never happened. That's what I told you, and that's what people tell you every day because you're flabby like Larry Holmes. What do you mean? I'm huge. That's what my video proves. See, you're in denial of the actual video evidence. You're in denial of the actual reality in front of you, knowing that you are fully aware and you do acknowledge it, and you're just a hater. And that's what the girl said. She said they'll hate on you because they wish they were you. It's not always money. It's that they wish they had the gifts you have. And then right after that, they'll go try to copy you. Could never be me, boy. None of you. Like, Mike Saha can run his mouth all he wants. Like I said, let's do a push-up contest. I just did 450 push-ups in under like 30 minutes the other night.
Behold the hunchback! Behold the hunchback!
I could do 1,000 a day. But let's
That says you can't.
see you do it. Let's see how many push-ups you can do straight up one set, right? Let's see. Because I've already put out every video I do push-ups in is more than you'll ever do. So I don't have to make new ones, right? So you see what I'm saying? Like, everyone knows I'm stronger than you. Everyone knows I'm stronger than anyone. I'm the strongest man who ever lived. What are you talking about? I set the world record for dumbbell curls at 90 pounds. Dumbbell curls. That's an individual arm exercise. What are you talking about? In high school, I used to squat more than you fools. Y'all talk about bench. Bench means nothing. If you have long arms like me and a long reach, which is why I win every fight I ever get in, right? You're never going to be good at bench. I've practically torn all the tendons in my right arm. What does bench mean? Bench doesn't mean strength. If you're short, fat, and chubby, you can bench because you just go, whoop, come right back down. If you have a long reach like me, you've got long, thin arms, it's harder to bench. That's common sense, number one. Number two, that's why I don't even do it, because it doesn't help you in any way. It will not make you stronger in any way, shape, or form. It's a waste of time. It won't even help you push harder. You want to push harder? Use chest press. You want a strong chest? Do dips like me. What do you mean? I did dips with a 115 pound strapped to me, partner. You're not competing with me. None of you, especially Mike Saha. He's a laughable clown joke. What do you mean? So like I said, that's why I tell y'all to talk direct, because you're just always trying to be disrespectful and act like you're one-upping me, but you never have. A one-up has to be an actual one-up, meaning you have to beat me. You can't even face me to be able to try to compete, to give yourself a chance. It's not hurting me. It's your own self-defeatism. You see what I'm saying? You're not empowered. You're disempowered. This game is not free. This game is to be sold, not told, right? So I'm selling it, nigga. And this is why they get mad, because I'm a genius and they cannot come at me in any way, shape, or form without losing. You're going to lose every single time, bro. You're going to lose horrifically. It's just up to me how bad I want to make you look like this little gay puppet. He's a little gay puppet, little gay boy. My family is the literal mob. It's the family that all the Italians tried to emulate. All that is fact.
So am I, DZ. That's why I've been screwing up so much. And hey, what the hell? Smoke 'em if you got 'em time. Right here on Negative 43 TV.
Facts. It's all on Google. Ain't that right, honey? I'm going to get my results. Like I said, I'm on top. I'm in the corporate position. I'm in the business position. I'm in the position where you want to pretend I'm a target when I'm not, while you hide like the cowards you are and do nothing, right? What are you going to do? You can't do.
Has anybody else seen the recent Batman sighting? He's sitting on that stupid scooter on a corner, and some woman yells at him and asks him where Robin is. You just can't write that kind of comedy. You just can't. But more to the point, yeah, that ain't gonna get him laid.
Do nothing with me. Everything's privatized. Everything's secured. I have you by the balls in a vice grip, and you know it, and I won. And it's that simple. So I could care less. Yes, I don't just own you now. I've been owning you my entire existence. What do you mean? I owned you the minute I came out the you're right. So, like I said, that's why I don't project, because projection is speaking linguistically. It's not a talent, it's weakness. That's why y'all do that behind fake accounts, because you're weak. You never got paid to project. Right? Projection is an art form. It's a weakened.
That figures. It gets so hard to keep everything straight after a while.
Poor excuse of talking. That's all it'll ever be. That's like saying insulting, and that's all that you all do, right? Throw insults, right? Like you're in pre-K when you're grown adults, right? You look horrible, bro. That's all I'm saying. You look horrible, and you're mad and you're upset, and it is what it is. And I just think it's hilarious because you cannot handle the reality and the truth that I'm kicking, and that is what it is. So like I said, I don't care. That's the problem with you again. I don't care how you feel. I don't give a fuck, bro. And I'm able to move freely and do what I want to do. And these people even wish they could mess that up for me, and they couldn't. They've tried everything they can through coward tactics, hiding, used agencies, corrupt pigs, everything they could to try to stop me from living my life and impeding my life, which is a lawsuit, and I'm suing, and I'm taking them all to court. I'm in the middle of a lawsuit right now. I'm guaranteed to win. I'm getting a settlement. They're going to have to pay me, nigga. Then I'm turning around. I might sue another company that I work for that owes me $84, right? Which was doing a bunch of bad business practice. Oh, white people love me, man. White people love me. I got a friend that made the other day who's white. What do you mean? White people love me. Wrong again. Everything that they type, you'll see that they're completely in denial. Right? That's the point. Like, I want to have.
And now part 3 of the other Groundhog Day special on Negative 43 TV.
Points. I'm on this platform to build it. You're talking about YouTube literally saying, oh, there's so many YouTubers and so much. There's no money on this platform. This platform pays 1/100%. 1/100 of a cent. That's what it pays. Proven fact right in front of you every single day, right on my YouTube Studio app. There is no big app with massive, immense people. They keep you in a corner. It's a joke, and then they try to cyberbully and harass people like me because they're cowards and they can't get at me at a street level. That's all it is. No, YouTube is a joke. YouTube is a very small world. It's a joke. There is no YouTubers that make money. It's a platform that is run by Freemasons and read by Freemasons. Persons do not use money. PewDiePie does not own any of those cars. They're not even rented. They're not leased. They just get to use them. Just like the houses they live in, they occupy them. It's like being in the military. Now, again, who's doing the inside jobs like they did in Maine? The military. You got to start like waking up. Y'all got to start listening. You're not listening. So, see, you're not an American. So you want to say, well, yeah, but you ain't going to do shit about nothing, and you ain't even saying the truth. What you're saying is a bold-faced lie. It's you who's the problem. It's anywhere you go, it's black niggas who get in your way and mess up your day and get in the way of what you're doing and cause mayhem chaos, is it not? I can make content off you all day, and I plan to. That's the thing. I have the balls to do it. You know?
Glad you're staying with us, Chris.
So just like your boy, right, who I banned from the internet, not banned from the internet, just like he was making content, hey, these black niggas are doing crazy stuff. Let me put it out here for people to see, and let's talk about the issues. That's it. So you say, hey, win, but you don't have a response, correct? We've done this 8 million times. That's why we're not going to continue. Nobody takes you seriously because you don't have a position. It's proven that I have no hate. It's proven that I've never stated any hate, not towards women, not towards any race, not towards anyone. I'm very educated, and I talk about finite concepts. You could pull this weird game all day. It doesn't make sense. That's why it didn't work with these people who had to fix the scooter, right? Weren't they doing the same thing you told them to do? You called up, you told an individual to try to hate on me and said, oh, it'll piss him off, right? And then it didn't work, right? It didn't go as planned. And then y'all tried to throw the false testament at me. I shut that down before you even tried because I'm way ahead of you, right? And then you got nervous and said, oh, crap, he's really on point. Well, you should already know that. Who you're talking to, right? I'm in miles ahead of y'all. I know what y'all do. Y'all are terrorists. You use phone to be a terrorist. That's all you got. You got nothing else. And you, quite frankly, don't have that anymore because that'll never work anymore. None of it. None of your games do anything. Right? People know the truth, right? Oh, karma's 100% real because you're.
Yeah, I heard that, and I can't wait. It will never happen. And she also sets him up for Christmas later on. Yes, it's going to be holiday rage right here on Negative 43 TV, 100% guaranteed.
Living it every day, partner. Just look at Jared 333. Just look at you. Just look at Mike Saha, who just literally ran into his ceiling because of the spirits. My spirits. Yep. My ancestors have been riding on you this entire time. What do you mean it's not real? See, that's the thing. You can't just sit there, right, and type nonsense and then act like you're doing something. That doesn't make sense. It's a waste of your time, brother. Tell me, it doesn't get me going. It doesn't do anything for me. You can say whatever you want. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant to the conversation. Conversation at hand, right, is that all of you people are cowards. That's another one who's a coward. Tonegate. Tonegate's been running forever from this work. Tonegate is running from me, period. Tonegate is scared, terrified of me. Tonegate never had a rap career. Tonegate wears the fakest jewelry you can get.
Coming from Tyree, Sneed talking about fake jewelry. If you look at your screen, bought him brand new white shoes. Yes, and that bothers me more than it ought to, perhaps because I am on Social Security myself, and I know my budget, and I don't have the money to buy a toothless hobo brand new shoes, and she doesn't either. There's no way that she gets as much as I do, and I don't get enough. The stupidity is just, it's mind-numbing.
Ain't that right, honey? What does Tone's face have anything to do with this conversation? See, they can't get over the past that the black sector got destroyed by me and owned, and literally they get pimped every day by me, and I make money off of them. That's a fact. You understand? Just like Bum Dot. Bum Dot can't get over it. Just like he can't get over that ass whooping he received in that Michigan Benton Harbor gas station, correct, by a nameless nigga.
I wear a 10 or a 10.5, depending on the cut of the shoe.
Right? So, like I said, when they don't have a go-to, that's what they do. They try to make something up. That means you won. Thank you.
In exchange for services, I'm sure, but yes, you're right, Deez.
And then just go quiet. Straight gray rock. See, you don't have to keep arguing with narcs. You don't have to talk to them. You just shut them down and that's it. The minute that they fake laugh, that means they're crying at their own pain. That's what it is. The minute that they type nonsense, that means they're crying at their own pain. All these are just, they're them telling you that they're accepting the truth. So they're already validating the success and what they want to deny. Thank you. I'm about to head out in a minute. Do you think I care? Like, ask Jennifer, does it seem like I ever care, honey?
No, he never cares about anything, and thank you in advance, TZ. Far too generous, you people.
You understand? Like, I don't care, bro. I don't care that you people are hateful. It's like right now, I'm a free man in a free country. Like, I paid for my food. I don't care. They're looking at me like, oh, he's taking forever to charge his scooter. I'm going to charge it. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to charge my shit all the way if I want, because I have a right to in my country. That's what my ancestors fought and won all these wars for. I'm a paying customer. There's nothing you can tell me. That's how it works. You know what I mean? This ain't Green Bay. You know what I mean? Green Bay is just corrupt as it gets. They make no sense. They made themselves look horrible as a station, as a county, as a city. I mean, it's a complete joke. So, like I said, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't matter how people feel. It doesn't matter how Mexicans feel about what I'm doing. Like, you know, and they're welcome to have an opinion. Just like right now, they could be like, oh, well, you know.
I always did too. I'd never understood the overwhelming desire to have bass that is so loud that it rattles your side view mirrors. I just don't get it. Music doesn't happen at that frequency.
Can you leave? Like, sure. I mean, it's not a big deal, you know, but they can't make me. They can't, because I'm a paying customer. In any business, if you pay, you're welcome to stay for a minute. I'm not loitering because I'm not here for hours. You see what I'm saying? I ate my meal and I'm going to talk. I have business to do. That's why I pay, so I can have somewhere to sit, because it takes time to do what I'm doing, correct? See, this is the deal, is that you have all these Karens, these people who think that they can twist the reality of what's going on, but they can't. There's plenty of open tables in here, right? So there's no issue.
I like bass too, but not to the point where it just totally obliterates all the other frequencies. But that's just me.
So like I said, you know, that's the thing, is that I just don't buy people's crap. And I told y'all what happened. I told y'all they were...
It is 1:01 Eastern Time. We got 59 more minutes of daylight savings time on the East Coast of the United States.
We're going to fix my scooter. What did they have to do? Fix it. And be ass-kissing and nice to my face. Right? And I was nothing but respectful. Still. That's how nice of a guy I am.
Okay, but you're gonna be targeted now because I'm gonna get you and I'm gonna fuck you
But
up.
Tyree, they were on the news.
I promise you, you're gonna die. I promise you.
So what do they mean when they make up these lies and say, oh, well, oh, people aren't comfortable and this and that? What do you mean people? There's no people. It's one individual, right? And he got G-checked. Nobody.
And a very good early morning to Carrie So Very. She got here at last.
He's going to disrespect me. That's it. There's no people, because I literally think one of the girls that works there has a crush on me, number one. That's number one. No, and that's facts. Number two, right, and I'm loyal to my girlfriend.
I have just placed so many landmines in this thing that I am continually tripping over.
And I never even made a move or said anything, but that's reality, and Jennifer will laugh at it because she knows it's true. So, again, what do you mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not just like this object that people just like attack. Like, I'm a mean, bad, old, real white man. Everything you wanted to tell me I wasn't, because you know I am. That's why they'll be like, oh, he's not this, because they're petty and immature, and they just say that to try to make themselves feel better, because what they're really saying is he is that. They recognize that I am really Batman, because, I mean, there's no other Batman. When was there a Batman running around fighting crime like I really am, doing what I'm doing? At what point? Yes, I fight crime hands-on. That's my job. I've been doing that. I shut down an illegal game room already, a whole illegal game room by myself. What are you talking about? I've done a lot more since then. We're not black. We don't self-snitch. So what's up? See, I don't do no talking. I'm really Batman. For anyone to think that they can even disrespect me is funny, because Batman has no jurisdiction. Why do you think I knew I was Batman? I didn't decide, oh, I'm going to act like Batman. No, I am Batman. You people turned me into Batman. You created in any shape or form, especially when I'm going to have a steel chest and back plate with a cape that's carbon fiber and I can survive a fire. And you really think that the best fighter who ever existed, you think that are a problem? Not at all. Right? Hey, I know you're worried about your own. I know that. I'm worried about yours too. You're constantly drinking. You're constantly doing drugs, right? However, you have no identity, and I'm not going to say your name because, again, you don't exist, and I don't know you. You know what I mean? So it's weird that you talk to yourself, right? It's pretty weird that you talk to yourself and ramble incoherently and then project that. So again, like I said, the projecting doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't shock my system. We just ignore it and keep it pushing. That's it. It does nothing to me. So when they're like, oh, I'm messing with him, but you're not.
Fuck that bitch and her life. You dying. Fuck you mean. Get off my device.
You're just mentally ill and you're literally trying to, like you said, you want to drive someone crazy. You projecting is not going to drive me crazy.
Have a good night. Say goodbye to Chris Legit right here on Negative 43 TV and the other Groundhog Day special.
It's just weird. It's weird. It's just like Nutword said, Bumdot will talk and then somebody stumbles over their words. They have to, because what you're saying, you're talking backwards. You're not making any sense. Someone can stumble over their words all they want. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't prove any point. It doesn't make them you. You're the failure. You're the sack of nothing. You're the crap. You're the loser. You're the one who couldn't even take care of his own mother. What are you over here talking for? It's the same people. You keep coming over here. I mean, come on, bro. Are you glutton for punishment? You've been exposed completely. You know, if I had my ass whooped in a Benton Harbor, Michigan gas station, I would quit coming online. You didn't even put up a fight. You got thrown around like they literally mopped the floor with you. I mean, literally, you became a human mop. You might as well grow dreads. Okay?
The following will reduce your IQ anywhere from 10 to 30 points. Be warned.
And the man mopped the floor with you. You're a human mop, bum dot. For real. Bum dot, the human mop. I'm going to start advertising you, literally. You keep coming over here, I'm going to start advertising you as a product to sell, literally.
God.
Literally. Bum dot, the human mop. When you need a mop and you don't have one, just come by and purchase this bum dot mop. Yeah, because it's a bum dot mop, and you can mop the floor all day with the bum dot mop. Ain't that right, honey? That's it. Thank you, Miss L. You just invented a new invention, the bum dot mop, cleaning floors from coast to coast. Right? Oh, you're going to release the video. Oh my God. Oh, the video. Oh wow, because there is no the video. Nothing you're talking about exists. As I said, you have nothing on me. It's been gone over 8 million times. All you do is just talk on and repeat yourself, right? What videos? Videos and recording people illegally means nothing. It's also not admissible in court, and it proves nothing.
There's a shark in the water.
What do you mean? I've never acted out of character, bro. You're weird. That's what you do. You literally just record people and then you act like there's an energy there that's not. That works with your 5 retards you hang out with. It doesn't work with real people. See what I'm saying? The streets and the public knows exactly what it is. They know the truth. They all know the truth. They all know the truth of who I am.
Now, I want this timestamp for court purposes. I was trying to walk right now. Jennifer Manish was trying to get me in an accident as usual. Okay, I want to press charges 100%. She's threatening me on the phone, making up things on my name that don't exist. All of this is completely proven. I have documented evidence on everything. I'm going to call so y'all can hear her yelling and screaming over me and then saying I'm calling over. No, I'm not. I'm trying to speak, and you're berating someone who was just hit by a truck. This is abuse at its highest level. There is no excuse for this. Let's go. Are you going to let me talk now? Here, hold on, because, I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You called me. You do the talking.
Of course I can call because you haven't let me speak the whole time I've been walking, distracting me so that I can get hit again. It's all documented. What is that? Notice how she won't let me speak? Go ahead. Go ahead, Pumpkin.
Just 10 minutes. I said all.
I called to speak, not to hear someone yell at me. I just got hit by a truck.
Have a good night, Chris. And all the deeper I go are slot machines. And I don't go real deep on those. If I don't hit inside the first $20, fuck it.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, you act like you're the only one that got hit by.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, really. There's people who died from getting hit. You should be lucky to be alive. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay, go ahead, keep going.
What are you complaining about?
I can call all I want. I haven't been able to speak. I'm walking in the heat.
Survive. And for bitching? If I survived, I wouldn't be bitching about it. Oh, you feel bad for me. I got hit by a truck. Dude, you say it every day. Get over it. You got hit. All right? Move on.
So why don't you repeat all those things you told me? You said that I'm fat, but I'm not. You said I'm lazy and I don't work, but I just got done running a business. Notice how every time I try to speak, she keeps berating. Keep on going.
I'm sorry.
I'm what?
I lost weight. You gained weight.
You keep talking about weight, but you didn't. You're still fat.
I'm not fat. I'm 120 pounds.
You're delusional. You haven't let me talk this entire time. I've been walking for miles in the heat. Look, do you see her allowing me to speak? Do you think this really scares me or anyone?
I'm not fat. 120
I haven't said anything. You haven't allowed me to talk or utter one sentence or syllable. I called to ask a question. You haven't let me talk for an hour now, walking in the heat. Sorry? Did you say karma's a bitch?
Yeah, you got your karma the way you treat people. What did I do? Yes.
So I got my karma because I was hit by a truck. Is that what you're saying?
That's what's the way you treat people.
So you're saying I got karma when I was hit by the truck that everyone knows about my case.
Yesterday for no reason.
Okay.
You came after me, yelling at me for shit I'm not doing.
Notice how I can't say one word. Nothing.
Stop. You got 8 minutes now.
Hey, guess what? I got all that recorded, and you're going to prison.
So what? And you're recording.
And it's going on YouTube with your number.
You're calling me.
All right. Bye. Enjoy prison.
Bye.
Oh, keep going. Go ahead. Yeah, exactly.
You don't even enter the conversation. Nobody hears y'all talking. You don't have a voice because you're insane. What do you mean? Release all the videos you want. That's not me giving you permission. You're so slow, you don't even know how that works when we get in court and you go to prison. What do you mean? I don't care what you have on video. I don't care what you claim to know. All these statements were made to you. Can you hear? So Crime Scene Louie, the clown who's been stalking for years and is going to go to prison on a federal indictment for conspiracy charges of the highest degree, you're going to have to find a new tactic. And guess what? The only option for you
That's a good one, Red Screen. I'm enjoying it.
is walk away. Walk away and run. Run away. Right? That's what you need to do. Run. Run full speed. Right? Because you're scared, just like all of them, right? Just like the pussy you got G-checked, just like all of you. Run. You don't have any other option but to run.
And now, actual footage of Tyree Sneed leaving Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Told you, people don't come from me, they run from me. You have to run, bro. And now you got to run from the law because you're guaranteed to go to prison. See, I don't have to get upset. I don't have to go back and forth with you. I would never say or do anything out of character concerning any of you. I don't even know who you are. You come over here with a name, you act like I owe you something or have a responsibility, like I'm saying something and it's to you directly. I don't even know who you are. I can't make a direct statement to you if I wanted to. I have no idea who you are. Ain't that right, honey? I'm not over there looking for people's records, worried about bothering them, like trying to stop them from living their life like you tried me. I'm not doing any of that because it's weird. It's petty and weak, and it shows that you don't have a position and you can't just argue a point. Does the truth hurt, Crime Scene Louie? Does it hurt? Does it hurt that I keep on winning and that I'm rich and that you don't have anything on me? You don't have any upper hand. That's why you're so upset. You never have, you never will. You didn't have an upper hand in Green Bay. That's why you lost.
Now, I remember this area, this section, while I was editing. This has about a 7-minute racist rant edited out. You're welcome.
What do you mean? When have you had an upper hand? You damn sure don't have an upper hand with Jenny. Ain't that right, honey? What do you mean? I mean, if you want to really get, if you want to take it to another level, I mean, like, Jenny would let me fist her at this point and I would be okay. Well, let's just be real. I mean, what do you mean? So you don't have the upper hand. Get it? Hand, fist, you know what I mean? I mean, what do you mean? I have the upper hand, literally. Okay? Jenny loves me, right? Jenny would do anything for me, right? And that's because she genuinely loves me. I don't sit here and use her or manipulate her or be like, oh, I just have her in love with me because I want to throw it in your face. I could care less what you think, bro. I don't even know you. You don't exist to me, none of y'all.
You're obsessed with what we think, and all you are interested in Sybil for is what you can extract from her. Nothing more, nothing less. You're a cocksucker.
I'm just being real with you. Like, I'm gonna crack jokes, like, hand and fist. What do you mean? Like, I mean, come on, bro. Like, you don't have a girl, clearly. And if you do, I mean, she's probably the kind that can handle that. Right? I mean, like, no, bro. Like, if you ever get a girl, it's gonna be a complete whore. So what are you talking about me for? I mean, come on, bro. You're already in a weak
You're projecting again. You know that, right? You're projecting again.
Weakened state. You're weakening your immunity right now. You're worried about one man. I'm here standing my ground. I'm goody. There's nothing you can say that bothers me or hurts my feelings. What do you mean? Just like when you pull that name calling stuff.
Yeah, we mentioned this earlier, but when people who aren't funny try to be funny, it is at best obnoxious. This is a level lower, or 5 levels.
And saying people's names I don't know and all that, it doesn't do anything to me, brother. What do you mean? I'm Batman, bro. I don't do no talking behind the internet. You got something to say, pussy? Pull up. Say it to my face. What do you mean? How many times somebody got to tell you that, bro? You're weird. You know what I mean? That's why I don't repeat myself, because that's what you do. You want to literally attack people all out, like I said, and be able to play victim, and you can't with me. I'm not talking to you, bro. You're literally coming over here committing a crime of actual harassment. I don't just go bother people. No, I don't win. So they just say things. They think that's going to work in court. Not at all, bro. And it's all fun and games until you get sentenced, because that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to get sentenced and you're going to go to prison. You're mad because you can't stop me from saying the truth. You can't make me scared. You can't intimidate me. You can't stop the facts from being brought. So it just is what it is. You understand? And you're upset about it. Hey, be upset, bro. I won and you're mad. And there's no way for you to get an upper hand sitting in a chat room like a queer. You got that? Get off the keyboard, nigga. That's the only way you're going to accomplish anything. And it won't be with me. I can guarantee that.
Yes, right. We don't love each other for weirdos on a dumb app. We love each other for us. No, you don't. No, you don't. And even though Tyree Sneed is the simp in this situation, the way that she's treats Tyree, which is every bit as bad as he treats her, this is how she treats everybody, anyone she's ever been in a relationship with. It's a surefire formula to be 51 years old and completely alone.
Y'all lost. You're going to keep losing. Like I said, they had to fix my shit, didn't they?
He did it again. Caused trouble. Hurt someone's feelings. Yet he didn't want to do it. Yes, troublesome people are often people in trouble. They may be mentally ill. Find out how you can help. Write Better Mental Health, Box 3000, New York 1, New York.
Just like I told you, I'm goody, right? I'm totally great. Everything's cool. Like I said, I'm 100% goody. And they had to do what I told them to do. Because they are slaves. They are slaves. And they're slaves not only to themselves, but to me and to a system and to their 9 to 5. That's a fact. That's a fact. Nah, I think I'll go out my way to tell you all the truth. Because when I worked, I always worked for myself. Even if I had a supposed company I worked for, I never had a real boss. They weren't my boss. I did what I wanted to do. I told all of them off. You can ask every single one of them.
And that's why you've had 85 different jobs in your adult life.
All I did,
it's nothing to brag about.
It was use them to make my money. What do you mean? I'm building my own thing. When I get my settlement, I'm probably building my own restaurant. Right? When you have to make up things, that's when I know I won. So I love when you say that I've got the video. I don't care what you have. But you can have me taking a dump on camera. What does that mean? It's not going to mean anything. It's not going to change reality or change anything. It's just going to be the same case in point. I win, you lose. Batman always wins, bro. That's why you're upset. All right? So I think that's good. Maybe a little bit longer. So, like I said, I could care less.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is one loud-ass bus staff.
How people feel. I could care less what people think. The only thing I care about, honestly, is Jennifer.
Take back what you said, stupid bitch. Or you and your fuckers will get murdered. Take back what you said.
Can
You
I
don't
just
dictate
say
reality.
something?
Shut the fuck up, homie. You a little bitch. You don't know nothing about my politics on my block. Shut the fuck up.
I know
Stupid
Chicago
bitch.
Street. I've
Take
lived
back
in
what you
Green
said.
Bay all my life.
Okay, and you're dead.
So I have my priorities
That, ladies and gentlemen, was a nightmare vision.
straight. Everything makes perfect sense, bro. I don't know what you all talk for, like you have some kind of power in your mind that doesn't even exist. It's incredible, honestly. All right. By the way, honey, I think what the urine therapy is doing, I think it might just be aggravating it. But it's like I said, it like helps me in other ways, like mentally.
I don't know that he's actually had 85 jobs, but it seems like it. I'm going to go back a little bit here because he's talking about piss, and well, we need to hear it.
And stuff functions.
Back what you said.
Can
You
I
don't
just
dictate
say
reality.
something?
Shut the fuck up, homie. You a little bitch. You don't know nothing
Okay, let's relive this nightmare again.
about my politics on my block. Shut the fuck up.
I know
Stupid
Chicago
bitch.
Street. I've
Take
lived
back
in
what you
Green
said.
Bay all my life.
Okay, and you're dead.
So I have my priorities straight. Everything makes perfect sense, bro. I don't know what you all talk for. Like you have some kind of power in your mind that doesn't even exist. It's incredible, honestly. All right. By the way, honey, I think what the urine therapy is doing, I think it might just be aggravating it. But it's like I said, it like helps me in other ways, like mentally and stuff, function. So I don't know. I mean, what do I do? Just take it in doses when I have to? 'Cause I'm gonna be real with you. What helped me was the water. So the lady had a.
Yep, it bears repeating. He just asked Sybil how he should drink his own piss. Should I just take it in doses or what? So infantile right here on Negative 43 TV.
Point to try to take the medicine and drink water, but it just feels like a lot of the medicines don't want to work or something, or they kind of conk out. I don't know. But I still have a little bit of the protonics left, so I can try to take that and go from there, basically. Thank you. They played the sound when I left. Did you hear it? That's my song. That's my jam. See, like I said, I mean, y'all act like I'm not living the dream. I'm living my dream, bro. I didn't even know this was my dream. This is my actual dream. To be down here next to Mexico, right? And, oh, there's another honk. Down here next to Mexico, and I get to beat Batman every day. Like, can you imagine? Imagine, like,
No, I
that being the
can't.
grand prize of something you win on a game show. Like, you get to live next to Mexico and the island and be actual Batman every day. Like, who would not want that, bro? By the way, I finally
wouldn't.
have socks, honey. And you cheap people didn't pay for them, and I'm still pissed at all of you. Remember, I still hate you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yep, he just said that she bought him socks. It gets more pathetic all the time, but that's why you're here.
I really don't like Spider-Man, though. I thought about, like, becoming him, too. I could do Spider-Man, too, but, like, I have to find a material that can shoot out as a web, literally, and stick. And then carry my body weight. So if I find that, I will do the Spider-Man, too, but I'm just not into it, you know? You always have your favorite. So I'd be like a disgruntled Spider-Man, because I'd be like, yeah, but it's not Batman, you know? Maybe, maybe I could just, like, be a Batman / Spider-Man.
Now you can be Batman in your very own Batmobile by Marx. Comes complete with Batcave. No batteries needed, ever. Just back up to wind the powerful spring motor. Set the brake. Release and holy blast off! Away you go in your very own Batmobile by Marx.
I could use it as one of my functions. I'd be like, yes, Spidey, I can do what you do, but better. And I'm not even a spider. I didn't get bit by a spider yet. I actually am dealing with spiders, and it's pretty scary. But it's been all right so far. The motorcycle. See, that's the thing, man. Like, I get more attention on this thing than people get on a motorcycle. But I am looking into getting that in the future. Getting a motorcycle at some point. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Like I said, I'm a celebrity out here. The guy was waving at me right now, like everyone literally loves it.
You're not a celebrity, you're the village idiot.
Anyway, I just feel that part that's like ripped up in my abdomen and my chest, honey. You think I'll be all right? But I did drink some water, so it helps, son. All right, hold on. I'm going to mute this real quick. Hold up. You haven't heard about it?
I think I've actually, no, I haven't.
Not yet.
Turn it up, it's music time! Negative 43 TV's The Other Groundhog Day Special. I'm Richbartone. Since this is a party after all, we need some music. From April 23rd, 2022, featuring the late John Bonham and a backwards bass solo by Armin Bedrosian. This is called The Unattainable Skill. Get down with your bad self on Negative 43 TV. Yeah, I can answer that before we get going with this little tune. Yes, he would have to pass a test, and he'll never pass it. I'll lay you odds that he doesn't even know how to shift a motorcycle. Let's rock! We are 30 minutes away from time change on the East Coast of the United States. And I should also say before we go on, these last two segments could actually be hard for some of you to watch because you're literally going to see the world sideways and upside down. If you're watching this on your phone, it's easily fixed. Sit your phone down on a flat surface and rotate it, and then you can see the world the way normal people see it. I could have corrected it, but I let it stand on its own just as kind of a example of Tyree Sneed's general ineptitude. The last two sections, he's out and about on the bat scooter. I swear.
All right. All right. All right. Can you turd faces peasants hear me, crotch rots? All right. Come on, crotch rots. Oh, crap. What are you doing just sitting there? All right.
So ridiculous. And look at his bat costume. That kitten really did a job on it. It's snagged as hell.
Probably watching Batman. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. I think that's hilarious. Are you still with me, honey? You're still with the Batman? See, we're out here having fun while all these other people are hateful, spiteful, racist bigots, closet racists, hiding. I'm not hiding. I'm in front of everyone. You know, see, that's the thing. All that crap you kicking, that's you. Racists don't hide, bro. I mean, they do hide. Like, racists are not going to be out in the open, homie. They're not. Cowards. That's all of you. Not racist at all, man. I love all people, bro. I look at individuals as who you.
We have loads and loads of proof that that simply isn't so. So, very, very derpy. You know what you got to do here. Yes, that's right. Screenshot time. Let's go on.
Or I don't care what color you are. I said that 8,000 times. That's why it's weird when people are just so desperate. They think they can force an agenda on someone. That's dumb. Like every day, bro. It'll be every day with them the same crap. All right. I should have a good viewpoint. I don't know what this guy's doing, just sitting here.
Thank you, Carrie So Very, and a real name which will not be mentioned for your generous tips. Thank you so much.
Kind of in my way, but Batman is.
This gets difficult.
I do rag a little bit. I hear something like there's some people looking at me. Probably wondering. Isn't it funny when you just like make eye contact with someone randomly, like, oh shit, you looking at me? That guy stopped looking at me. They spin it, nigga, they spin it. Yeah, well,
Oh Lord, look at that. It's a spatial disorientation simulator. I guess it's something that happens to some small plane pilots, when they're flying over water. All of a sudden, things go wrong. Down is up is down. It is said that that is what caused the plane crash that killed JFK Jr. Not offered as a joke, but that was the actual phenomenon that it was blamed on. And you get to see it here. Aren't you lucky? While we're paused, I must say, if you're drinking, you may want to consider whether you want to watch this or not. You'll be holding on to the floor.
Poquito Pericoso, or what do they call it? That'll really piss them off. Hello, Batman.
You're Batman and you're flying the fuck upside down. Oh man, it can be nauseating.
You're good. Too chunky for me. I want this thing stay. I love you, honey. It's always awkward when I'm paying for my Again, you're tuned into the Superstar stream. Oh yeah, it's nice out here today. See? I have a girlfriend who loves me, supports me, cares for me, helps me, and they're all mad at that. It's my turn to be good. Yeah, they're just mad because I get to do what I want and I enjoy myself all day. I'll hate their entire lives.
You've seen 200 motels, haven't you?
That's the truth. I'll hate them. Give you a pizza. I'm telling you, man. People don't around for that. Can you try to take this number? I don't know if I can get.
Yep, that's right. Tyree is wanting the number for a truck that's for sale. Oh, please, 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 please buy a truck. We want to see you in an actual. Well, no, I take that back. He's going to be hard pressed to kill somebody on that fucking scooter.
956-280-7356. It'll be on the show. 956-280-7356.
Effortlessly doxed, but then again, he's got his number on a for sale sign in public, so that's not doxing.
Can you grab that for me? And again, I owe you fools nothing. Why are you stalking me? See what I'm saying? See? I'm talking to my girlfriend, like, if I need help so she can write down a number, that's what we use YouTube for. For a white truck. It's a white truck for sale. I want to know what the price is.
I thought it was a pickup.
Right now.
But no matter the type of vehicle, if it has four wheels and an engine, and Tyree Sneed is behind the wheel, he really is a threat to society. And he will show you here in a little bit that he really would be a threat to society. What he does with the scooter later on is spine tingling.
Oh, my truck for sale. stalk me at. I've seen him over here. I think he lives here in this complex.
That would be the best thing that he could possibly do. Since he's using a crazy lady anyway, get that crazy lady to buy him a van for $500. It would actually make sense, which is why it won't happen.
He's always been pretty nice. But there is a lot of haters normally, but like I said, that's all the past anyway. You do help.
Shamrock is here. All right. How are you, dear?
So, like I said, all that fake talk. That fake. I'm You're not that bad. Because if you were really that mad, like, you would do something about it. Me, like, you would get up, get off your YouTube stuff that you make no money on. Let's be real, you niggas don't get paid on it. You make no money on it. Niggas don't make money.
One is tempted to think that this is merely just one of the worst camera angles that one could ever hope to see, but I believe the phenomena that we are witnessing right here on Negative 43 TV, we are seeing the world as Tyree Sneed sees it. Stop the world. I want to get off.
See, I actually make money, like not much, and I get tons of views. Literally, I've got like 79 views. They don't even realize the Batman writing by. Yeah.
No, they don't realize it's Batman riding by. They do realize that it's a spasmodic madman that's riding by, however, or he'll be walking here in a minute.
All right. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Ooh, a mailbox. Like I said, you never know what you're going to find on the computer trip, man. Honestly, like, since I got the computer, it's opened up my eyes. Things that you overlook if you're not honest with it. That's why vehicles suck. I couldn't tell if they were pointing like that's Batman or flipping me off.
No, his cape is not doing very well, and it sustained quite a bit of damage that time it got hung up in the drive wheel, just like I hoped it would.
They were doing one or the other, probably. No joker. God, see, this is like a really rough.
Puktacular. That's probably the best descriptive of what we're watching now as anything I could come up with. It's bizarre.
Bumpy, nasty terrain that I don't want to deal with. Matter of fact, let me just turn it off and walk through. So, God damn, bro. Your grass gotta be that fucking high.
T-minus 15 minutes and counting on the east coast of the United States as we prepare to turn the clocks back on the other Groundhog Day special right here on Negative 43 TV. 15 minutes to go, East Coast.
lot of them probably thinking, oh, it's for Halloween. Not for Halloween. That's the point. I am the real Batman that was stuck in that Halloween mess and sea of costumes yesterday. No, it was pretty cool though. I had a good Halloween. I'm glad that I had a normal day for once. I've been having a hard time, man. But that's what I mean. These people are weird. Like, that's why they'll try to insult you, because they want you to open your mouth and give them information. That's literally the fact. That's what they want. Well, I guess they got that bird. Oh my God, look.
Yes, indeed. Somebody else that thinks you're a clown just drove by.
Is that, or am I seeing things? Oh no, I thought it was a turtle. It's a bark. Man, it looks just like it. Because there is turtles right here.
Mistaking a piece of bark for a turtle. Only in Sneedville.
Little geese. Trying to stay cool. Yeah, there's a turtle right there. I don't know if y'all can see. The turtle, oh, he just went overboard. He just dived off of that wooden stick.
I like to fish, and it does seem that this town has ponds everywhere.
But yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous when people want to hate. Like, I'm not going to live my life afraid to do shit. I'm planning another zoo trip too, honey, at some point here.
He's going to the zoo,
You can come with me and we can do the zoo thing. I mean, come with me on the camera for now, but we will do the thing in real life. That's the other thing, like, people want to be all up in your business, like, nah, bro, not mine.
Consider what you are seeing on your screen as foreshadowing.
I have to explain nothing to nobody. The reason that makes perfect sense for everything I'm doing. Right now, I'm taking care of my business. Like, got to get this lawsuit done with, get approval or whatever from his insurance. You know damn well he was insured. I mean, I don't know. He was a Mexican. He looked like from deep Mexico or something, but I'm pretty sure he had insurance, man. You know, because there wouldn't have been any contacting the insurance if there wasn't. So we'll wait for approval of that or whatever. So I just see what happens. I don't really have to do anything. I just handle my side of things. And that's it. I survived something nobody else could have. A walking miracle. They got to pay me.
Who is they?
That's straight up.
You know who they are changes from breath to breath. Hard to keep track of.
I'm not accepting anything. Not accepting anything less than I deserve.
Well, it's what you're getting.
Not like you fools. Not. But yeah, isn't that funny? Funny how I literally called it. I said, yeah, and I told that lame Like, fix my shit, boy. You know what I mean? Exactly what that is. He can't even do it because he don't even deal with them because he's not smart enough to learn how to fix them. He's probably never even driven one. Hey, there was a person in Escalade. They looked at it on Hood and they said hi to me. Everybody in Escalade is not bad. It was a joke and a generalization. If y'all didn't catch that.
Oh, these camera angles.
Yes, it is.
It's like cars are driving by in the sky.
But like I said, man, I mean, I'm hearing something. I hear like that car talking. The car can't talk unless it's got a system on the outside. But yeah, wait till y'all actually see like the Batmobile.
Okay. I think it's right about here. He's going to do something breathtakingly stupid. I think it's through here.
What is she reaching for?
I mean, other than his mere existence, of course.
Or children or something else. I don't know, maybe she was trying to record me. But, yeah. Like I said.
That's true.
It really
no
be funny to me.
Today.
You know, just everyone is funny to me, man. People in general are funny. Let me see if I can change the camera angle in a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. It's properly oriented, and all we can see is the back of his handlebars, but it's properly oriented, and I've been looking at the world sideways for the last 15 minutes or so, and it's actually somewhat jarring. It's amazing what you can get used to.
Yeah, exactly. We're just trying to take care of business, and that's it. That's literally it. All right, let's do it. Oh, yeah, my point is just, you see, I do drop the link for him.
Elle Frost has arrived. She's late, but she's here. She's here in time for the time change, which is in 7 minutes. We will pause at 1:59 so that we can observe together the beginning of seasonal affective disorder time. Oh, it'll be so much fun. And look at your screen. Yes, indeed. I mentioned this about an hour ago. That their statement right there guarantees a Christmas full of rage. You gotta love it. It's the holiday season, and he's gonna lose his shit.
And them, you know what, pussies? They don't come over here. They don't. They want no parts of the white boy. Nobody. Yeah. Like, people like the Batman. For that to bother people, like everything else about me, is incredible, man. Like, entertaining, bro. Entertaining people. That's not even the main goal. The main goal is I'm really Batman. So that's what you don't get, is I'm doing real Batman shit. You're not. So for you to think that you have an opinion, yeah, wow, I'm alright. Not only have your own, I know what I think, what I can do.
That's what she says right there, Nate. Well, let me put your comment up first. Can't see the comment. What'd she say? She says, yes, as soon as we get what we need tied up by us, we will be together again, especially Christmas and for sure New Year's, neither of which is going to happen. He's going to blow every gasket that he has left. And followed that up with a very good question. What they need tied up isn't legal in nature whatsoever. Not from anything I've heard about, Sybil. Not at all. Now, I think up here at this intersection, he is going to do something just breathtakingly stupid. I think it's this intersection. I just don't want to miss it, and I don't want you to miss it.
Get the right way.
Yep, this is it. Watch what he does. Yeah, he went out into the median on that damn thing and stopped and finished with what looked to be a death-defying maneuver. And he's going to do something just as dangerous, if not more so, to innocent people before too much longer.
Ready? Are you hoes ready? No, you're not. Y'all were never ready.
Yeah, if he keeps doing what we just saw a moment ago, he's going to get creamed, and it's going to be more than just a couple butterflies on his face. Yeah, I guess it is Frogger with a playable Batman character.
Like, look out for the arm. See, they love it.
Drummers are special people. Most of them just want beer. Very important person in my life was a drummer. We called him Conrad, and that was his real last name. I got involved in bands because Conrad, who was playing in a country band of all things with my brother, thought I was a good singer. As a result, we put a band together, and I got to play in bands for the better part of 8 years simply because that guy believed in me. I will always be grateful to him. He died many years ago. He fell off a motorcycle after he had a massive heart attack. People don't realize just how much of a pain in the ass it is to play even at a local level. Yeah. Roadies, are you kidding? Yes, you're doing your own loading in, you're doing your own loading out. And let's not even talk about the 3 to 4 days a week of practice if you want to be any good at all. A friend of mine back in the day broke it down to where I was working for like 20 cents an hour, and I told him to fuck himself. He wishes he could be in my position. Jokingly, of course. Yeah, he would. Yeah, he would. All right, and the timing could not possibly be any better. It's 1:59 on the East Coast, and in 6 seconds, ladies and gentlemen, it is officially 1 o'clock in the morning again. Yes, that's right. This here is why we called it the other Groundhog Day special. You're going to get to live an hour that you just lived if you're fortunate enough to be on the East Coast of the United States, such as I am. It's really kind of weird, and it's always been a little weird. I always enjoyed the extra hour to drink back in the day, though.
Out here, pretty scary. Like, if you look out for cars, I'm not expecting like 150 degrees.
I have never shit on drummers like a lot of people do. They're kind of a running joke because I've had too much admiration for them. Physical rhythm isn't necessarily something that I have in abundance. I have always admired somebody that can play the drums and knows what the hell they're doing.
Still kind of against the wind, so hopefully that'll change. See, they love it. She was smiling.
I couldn't imagine putting myself through that now. People just don't know. I mean, if you see a bar band that is good, they've been in somebody's basement for hours before they went out. The best band I was ever in, we rehearsed for 6 months before we played out. We were ready. It's hard to describe being in a band and knowing that you belong in that band. It's one of the greatest feelings that anybody can ever have while fully dressed, honestly.
That's the Redfield Creek. That's awesome. And as usual, they'll probably be.
You should do that. You can get an electronic drum set now as cheap as $199. Good to beat on.
Douchebag right on my ass. Like it's like they know what they're doing. They know if they ride my ass, I can get in an accident and get hurt. So they have to do that exactly instead of just giving me space.
One of the great things about having all the band rehearsals in my basement for 3 years is that Conrad's full blue acrylic Ludwig double bass kit was in my basement all the time. Couldn't play drums for shit, but I did figure out the live intro to Jimi Hendrix's I Don't Live Today, and I really thought I was accomplishing something.
That's why I love when people act like I'm dumb. Like, I'm not dumb. See this guy. You were riding my ass. Yep, you had a dent in your car. See? Yep, they got a dent in their car because they can't drive. See? I don't make shit up. I told you. I called it. It's already got a dent because somebody hit them because they can't drive. So why were you riding my ass?
Okay. Now, I was saying that he was about to do that. You would see something that would just blow your mind as to the carelessness and the risk of life and limb to those around him. We are just about to check this out, and then I'll get back into the conversation, but we really, really need to see this. Let's get a little bit more of the lead up. I am so glad that I took the time to properly reverse the song Born to Be Wild. It just fits. Okay, well, I really took that back. So here in a couple of minutes, he's going to do something that will make your jaw drop.
Out here, pretty scary. Like, I can look out for cars. I'm not expecting like other machinery to happen. Still kind of against the wind, so hopefully that'll change. See, they love it. She was smiling.
Nega, that is the next project that I'm going to squeeze in. I'm going to work on that during the week, which will probably result in another stream probably next weekend. I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to do it, especially since we know that it bothers the hell out of him. Okay, he'll come up to what appears to be a strip mall here in a minute, traveling at maximum rate of speed sideways. Just kind of levitating like Reagan McNeil in The Exorcist. Hey, there's a speed bump.
I hear a dog. That's
Okay.
free.
That didn't sound. That almost sounded like "Get out of my way."
There'll probably be a douchebag riding my ass. Like,
That's like what it was.
Like they know what they're doing. They know if they ride my ass, I can get in an accident and get hurt. So they have to do that exactly. Instead of just giving me space.
Okay, he's approaching the strip mall. At least I think it is. Yep. Here we go.
That's why I love when
watch the
act
sidewalk
like
in front of the shops.
You were riding my ass. Yep, you had a dent in your car. See? Yep, they got a dent in their car because they can't drive. See? I don't make shit up. I told you. I called it. It's already got a dent because somebody hit them because they can't drive. So why were you riding my ass? See? It ain't me. It never is. It's everyone else. They're negligent. They can talk a test and not back it up. Like, no, bro. No. World is the world.
Okay, he's full out.
I'm gonna come right back. World is a tough place.
Still full out. Still tearing right along.
Hi.
Okay, I'm starting to wonder if I remember this thing properly. What we should see here in a minute is Tyree Sneed putting this thing onto the sidewalk that runs in front of the various shops and then operating said scooter at a highly irresponsible rate of speed. Of course, operating that scooter on a sidewalk of that type is just irresponsible, period.
Anyway.
Okay, here comes the sidewalk. He's at full speed.
He's a window shopper. Had to be a high schooler.
Still at full speed.
At the dealership.
Almost looked like he's taking aim there.
Look at this. Look, more legal activity. Look at 1 million miles an hour in the cloud. Look at it.
So yes, that was almost 25 seconds of Tyree Sneed risking the health and safety of anyone who may have walked out of one of those shops while he was tooling on down that sidewalk. Funny I should use the word tool, huh?
He's probably drunk on drugs. No consideration.
Yep, that's what was 100% wrong with what we just saw, because he could hurt somebody bad. If that thing can do 15 miles an hour, he was doing 15 miles an hour on a sidewalk in front of a bunch of shops. What if a child walks out? Oh, that man will be right there to help out, huh? Jesus tits.
Zero. For anyone. I'm telling you, like, the police should hire me because I catch everything. I can tell you everything.
Let's go back a little bit. Look at this.
He's a window shopper. Had to be a high schooler. He's a window shopper. At the dealership.
I can certainly do that for you, Neg. It's the same one that's been up for a while, but it's worth rereading because it's just you know how it's going to end, don't you? Yes, as soon as we get what we need tied up by us, we will be together again, especially Christmas and for sure New Year's. Oh, it's going to be like the 4th of July in late December.
Look at this one. Look at this one. Look, more legal activity. Look at it. Going a million miles an hour in the cloud. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's probably drunk on drugs. Look at him. No.
Yep, that's what he said.
Zero. For anyone. I'm telling you, like, the police should hire me because I catch everything. I can tell you everything that's wrong with the terrain in the city. Like, literally. See, that's the thing. People don't use the resources, but then they want to complain. Come on, bro. You got me right here. I can literally monitor traffic. I can stop crime. Like, come on, bro. It's going to have to come to that at some point. They're going to have to turn to me. I promise. There's too much going on all the time. And this isn't any city across the U.S. Feel me? I'm not going to just be on a scooter. I'm going to have a Batmobile. That's what y'all don't get. I just love people's reactions. Like, they're just going on about their day, and then all of a sudden, is that Batman?
No, it isn't. And the bizarre camera angles just kind of increase the insanity, and it increases, I don't know, your awareness of his recklessness.
It's all right if you have dents in your car. I'm just saying that particular individual had a dent because they can't drive. That's why they were on my ass.
Oh, that sounds like a setup I would have liked in the early 90s. Hey, don't even have to walk out. Just piss out the hole.
They had a big dent. I'm talking like a dent where they got nailed. Somebody ran straight into their car on it. Probably because they were pulling maneuvers like that. Imagine hating your life so much that you just sit there watching Batman like, oh man, I hope he ruins the scooter again. Like, yeah, please don't hit me.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of insanity here over the last 2 hours plus, but that was the craziest thing I saw. He put people in legitimate danger. He's blind and he's wearing that mask and he's operating a scooter at it's full out. If it could do 15, it was doing 15 on that damn sidewalk. And I decided to fill in with this because, again, I cut out of this 2 hour stream, 2.5 hour stream, I cut out almost 50 minutes of racist rants. It was truly amazing how unhinged he got.
Yes, you are, Mr. Sneed.
How do you know my name?
We have a long-lost history together, or are you so quick to forget? Don't tell me the League of Shadows didn't leave a lasting impression.
The League of Shadows perished when Ra's al Ghul died. First, I thought he died in the mountains in an explosion, but he didn't make it out of the fire in my father's estate.
Oh, but he did, Mr. Sneed, but he did. Ra's al Ghul is dead, you're right.
Then he didn't make it out of the fire, like I said, just like I told him he wouldn't.
Not in the slightest, Mr. Sneed. However, the legend of Ra's al Ghul is well and alive. I mean, you're looking at a successor, right? The League of Shadows lives on and on. You need to contemplate my offer. You can work with us and come back to the League of Shadows to claim your rightful position.
What happens if I decline?
I think you know the answer to that question, Batman.
Then humor me, faggot.
Well, you'd of course be considered our main threat at this point in the game. You would have to be eliminated, decimated, and destroyed.
Well, that's a good answer, bitch.
It is.
Well, I'll be thinking about your offer, thanks. Now, if you don't mind, can you point me in the direction where Mr. Freeze ran off to?
Of course, we will give you time to contemplate the offer. Hesitation has cost many a man in their life, Mr. Sneed. Don't make the same mistake those ordinary men made. Remember, you were a pupil of Ra's al Ghul too. The League of Shadows wants you back. Mr. Freeze went through that tunnel there.
Later at Sneed Enterprises.
Alfred Bane is back. I think I'm gonna have to go and fight him again.
Doesn't surprise me, Mr. Sneed. Bane is the gift that keeps on giving. He doesn't go away easily.
All you said is the League of Shadows is still in existence. You said that the legend of Ra's al Ghul is well and alive, and despite the fact that he died in that fire at the estate, I just don't understand. I don't get it how to beat a system and a secret society that just keeps coming back.
Well, sometimes it's not about ridding the world of vermin. Sometimes, as despicable as they are, it's about learning to deal with them the best you can. Sometimes, it's about appreciating the fact of who you are and what you are here for. Your purpose is to handle them. You do a damned good job of it if I do say so myself. You have to destroy every predecessor, emperor, ruler, and demented psychopath they deal with, and even then, they would just find another replacement. That's why the fight you're fighting, Mr. Sneed, is the good fight. You are winning, whether you see it or not. The world sees it, Mr. Sneed. Most of all, I see it.
It's hard to believe that Tyree Sneed actually wrote that script. He did.
Thanks, sis. That was a lot of fun to work with RTS, and hopefully I'll be doing that again very, very, very soon. Foreshadowing.
Very clever, aren't they?
No.
Very clever. Very sneaky. All right. Here, let me lower this just a bit. In the dealership, trying to get a test ride. I can do what? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. I just think it's hilarious, these people. Hot Facts, you are hilarious, Hot Facts. Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Hot Facts. Oh, for real. Hot Facts. Look, they're filming. They're filming. I'm going live. I'm going viral. More. While you're not progressing or nothing, I'm going viral.
Oh, I can't wait, sis. Election day's Tuesday, and it looks like it's going to pass in Ohio. I just can't believe any of this is happening. None of it.
And I'm going to capitalize that off. I'm going to make all.
I went to my best friend's house earlier today, and he whipped out a pre-roll of some sort of indica. I didn't ask him what it was, but it was cone-shaped, and it was fat, and it was so fucking tasty, and it came from a dispensary in Michigan. I suspect shortly after this Tuesday, we're not going to have to do that around here no more.
The money. Holy crap, there's a whole bus. Get all the money. And I'm going to be greedy and give you nothing. It's nothing, nigga. This Batman said so. It's nothing. It's a hater. Right? Be like Janet Kremlin over there kissing up to Rob Rack, a complete nerd that they just put out a photo. Ken Nolan's giving you that work. All right? Ken Nolan don't give a damn. He from Manolio.
I only tried one blunt. Oh, God, it had to be 35 years ago. My buddy Raj, I loved Raj. He bust one out. Says, hey, man, let's check this out. Check this out. Like, it just folded me up like a cheap Chinese lawn chair. I just couldn't handle the cigar wrapper.
That nigga put a whole clip out. He put a whole picture of Rob Rack on a bra and panties. Completely overweight, morbidly obese. Ridiculous. I couldn't tell if he was black or Mexican. He was Blaxican. He was on a bicycle. I wonder if he'd be able to catch up to me on this thing. Probably. I mean, you can do. What's it called, or what do you mean? Do you mean like with the stopping crime and monitoring traffic and stuff? Well, I'm just going to turn it into my own little thing. That's the thing. I'm trying to turn it into like a business. We're safe.
I did it again. Yeah, I would clear an entire evening for that one because it sounds like it would fuck me up.
Halloween every day for me, baby.
You're dressed like it,
Oh,
yeah.
look, he was looking. Really need to read.
Yeah, I was muted. It's the second time I've done it tonight. My goodness, but at least I've got a buzz.
Just my do-rag. Kind of starts to get loosened. Comes undone at the seams like you narcs. Mike Saha is triggered as it gets. That boy is pressed. Mike Saha is pressed. I said, that boy right there is pressed, Johnny. Pressed as can be. Yes, he is. Oh, good old Mike Saha.
All right, kids, officially, one last time, let's smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Good old Mike Saha. Mike Saha is good for laughs. Mike Saha. Yeah, they do. I'm trying to readjust my do-rag real quick, and then I'm going to show you all my driving more. But see, this is fun, isn't it? Nobody else does this on YouTube. I'm out here having fun, and all these racist people.
He would say that right in the middle of a hit. Damn him.
Just like, I hope he get hit by another truck. He ain't no real white man. Throw a tomato at him. Literally, that's how they come to my live, like, kick his ass again, Billy Bob.
That line on your screen needs to be submitted to one of our AI people.
Billy Bob been whooping his ass every day. I'm like, where's Billy Bob at? Because I've never had my ass whooped. They're like,
in Tyree's voice, it would be hysterical.
Billy Bob's been beating your ass every day, Batman. I'm like, in what world? Virtual reality? What game is this? Tell me. They just keep talking. That's what they do. They talk in literally another world that doesn't exist. Like this is like Tekken or like Super Mario Kart or some shit. It ain't this world, I'll tell you that much. Whatever land they in, it ain't this one. That's for damn sure.
I have a 2 gram Avell disposable. It's tasty.
Why does my cake keep messing up right here at this spot? This is the spot that keeps, it's the wind. Y'all ready for this? Screw your Harley. There can only be one Highlander.
I'm telling you, that sideways camera angle makes him appear twice as reckless, and he's already maxed out on reckless.
I see ya. I see those little ghetto rims. Ghetto hood pad. Don't make me drop down and show y'all how many push-ups I can get.
He's so gone. He's so gone. That was close. Looked close.
Backing up. You're good. Thanks.
Okay. Seems that he almost cut a car off.
Right. Good chance. That's right. Right, hot facts. That's what you'll never do, hot facts. Is keep it real because you're not real. You're super fake, hot facts. You're about as fake as IHOP pancakes. I'm gonna get flagged for that. You did this.
Wait a minute. You're as fake as IHOP pancakes. I haven't been to IHOP in a long time, but those pancakes seem pretty darn real to me, especially with some sausage.
They can't handle anything. I'll save you. Look, funny object.
Oh, yeah.
Hi. What time is it? 5:11. I think I'm just gonna grab my headphones. Do my own riding. Let's see.
He's had enough practice.
Yeah, that's irritating. All right. If you can hear me, honey, I'll be back. Please message me. I will message you back in a minute. All right? I love you.
And on that extremely dull note is how this show ends. Indeed, we have relived the last 34 minutes together, and it's been quite a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back probably next weekend. I'll be working on a couple of other things during the week. Again, thank you so much for being here with me. I'm Richbartone. This is Negative 43 TV. And until the next time, I'll talk to you.